Hello friends, today we will talk about Cholas versus Rashtrakutas, in which Cholas were defeated by Rashtrakutas at Battle of Takolam. Cholas were in alliance with Cheras but then also they were defeated. We will also talk about the reason of this battle. We will also talk about what happened in this battle, and at last we will talk about what was the consequence of this battle. And first let me give you some basic introduction of Battle of Takulam. And my language is not English, so I just wanted to tell you. The Battle of Takulam was fought in 949 CE between the Crown Prince Rajaditya, who was the son of Raja Paranthaka Chola I of the Chola dynasty, and King Kannar Devan, who was from the Rashtrakuta kingdom. The battle was fought at Takulam in the present-day Vellore district of Tamil Nadu. The battle resulted in the defeat of Cholas and death of Rajaditya on the battlefield. So now let's talk about the reason of this battle. Rashtrakuta King Krishna II was interested in securing the Chola throne to his grandson Kannar Deva. In 910, he tried to force Parantaka Chola to abdicate with the help of Bana, but Parantaka, with the help of Ganga Prithvipati II, defeated the Rashtrakutas in the Battle of Vallam. Thereafter, Parantaka conquered the Banas for helping the Rashtrakuta. The conquered Bana territory was transferred to the Ganga Prithvipati and made himself Banadhiraj. Prithvipati died in AD 940 and was succeeded by Butuga II. Butuga II was a friend of the Rashtrakuta Krishnaraj III. The Banas and the Vaidumbas were willing once again to help the Rashtrakuta against the Chola. So Rajaditya was the crown prince of later Chola kingdom under the king Parantaka I. Knowing about the plan of the Rashtrakutas, Parantaka had stationed his crown prince Rajaditya in the northwestern part of the kingdom to guard the region. In this, Rajaditya was assisted by his younger brother Arikulkesai, and also Chera king came in support for the Cholas led by Rajaditya. Krishna III entered the Chola kingdom supported by confederacy of the Banas, the Vaidumbas and the Gangas. And in battle at the Battle of Takolam, a combined force of the Cholas and Cheras were led by Chola crown Prince Rajaditya and the army of Rashtrakutas and Gangas was led by the Rashtrakuta king Kannar Devan. It was believed that both troops comprised lakhs of soldiers, hundreds of elephants, and thousands of horses. Both the armies met at the battlefield of Takolam in 949 AD and fought fiercely. The battle lasted for nearly about 10 days, and lots of men lost their lives in this battle. The bloods of killed elephants flowed like river. In spite of his bravery and great war skills, Rajaditya was killed unfortunately by the Ganga king with a poison-coated arrow, which was a massive blow for the Chola army. Eventually, they lost the battle. The victory was Rashtrakutas, but did not result in the ruin of Chola family. So, what was the consequences of this battle and what was aftermath of this battle? We will talk about this now. The defeat of the Cholas at the battlefield of Takolam gave a new dimension to the Chola regime and it inspired the later Chola kings to expand their territories beyond limits and build a strong army. This ultimately resulted in the glorious improvement of the Cholas kingdom, initially during the regime of King Rajaraj I and later during the regime of his son Rajendra Chol first. So this was the total knowledge about Battle of Takulam, in which Cholas were defeated by Rashtrakutas, and both of them fight very bravely, and at last Rashtrakutas won the battle at Takulam and Cholas were defeated. I made this video because this is one of the unique battle in which Cholas were defeated. Otherwise Cholas were very brave and they have defeated many kingdoms, but this is unique that Cholas were defeated by Rashtrakutas, and so that this battle is so much unique, and this is the bravery of Rashtrakutas, that they defeated so much brave kingdom of Cholas and they defeated Tamils. So this video is ending now. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.